beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I'm Nikita and I upload a lot of good contents in YouTube. So please consider subscribing to my channel and hitting that bell icon so that you guys can get notified whenever I upload a new video. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. Before sharing with you guys my list, I would like to say this is completely on my perspective, and this might vary depending on what kind of person you are and what kind of things that you really need, like basic necessities. So feel free to alter it. These are just my suggestions. So the number one in my list is clothing. A lot of people asked what kind of clothes should we bring there. Should we buy a lot of winter jackets? Should we buy boots from India, like people from India coming, like any country, should we buy boots from there? Should we get heavy jackets from there? My answer to this question is you don't need to get any of them. You just need one jacket. I bought this leather jacket with me when I first came to Poland, and this was pretty much good enough for the September fall climate. And for the boots, all I had when I came here was a sports shoe like this. This was all I had when I came here, and I think the second or the third day I went for my shopping, and that's when I bought my heavy jackets, boots, and many more things which I would be telling you in this video. Okay, so the main idea is things over here are really cheap, so you don't need to buy expensive things from your country and regret after coming here. Things over here are economical and you could just buy things from here. You will get everything over here in good quality in different price ranges. There are jackets worth 500 zlotys and there are jackets worth 50 zlotys, so you could just get anything that fits your price. And also about the boots, the price ranges are like that, so you don't need to get a good quality boots from your country. You could just come here and buy it. But if you're coming in the month of February, when the climate is a bit harsh because it's really cold in the month of Feb, so maybe at that time you can buy boots if you're a person that won't come here and buy your essentials the next day. Maybe you could consider buying a good quality jacket and a good quality boots. So you don't need to get these things when you're coming in the September season, because you could just come here and go for shopping the next day. Things are pretty easily available. Shops are everywhere, so things are pretty easy to find. But if you're coming in the month of February, the climate is a bit harsh, so you need a good quality jacket. This leather jacket won't work, so you need to get a good quality jacket. And shoes, if you're getting a normal sports shoe, then consider wearing a good quality socks, which is really thick and can sustain in this cold climate. So all I recommend is to buy a good jacket, a good socks, a good pair of shoes, a scarf, etc., which would be good enough for you guys to sustain this cold climate. And after coming here, after settling down, for me it just took 2 days to settle down, and the next day itself I went and bought my essentials. So yeah, you could do the same. Yeah. Number 2 in my list is about food items. If you're in a big city, you don't need to worry about getting spices and all. It's easily available in Indian stores. But if you're in small cities, I think the number of international people over there are less, so it would be a bit hard to find things like your Indian or international things there. So depending on the city, I would suggest you guys to pack your food items. But the negative of buying your Indian spices in Poland is either they're going to be expensive or they're going to be found in small packets, which is not enough for us, right? We put a lot of spices in our dish, so we need a lot, like a good quantity of these spices, so things can be expensive. So what I would suggest is go get, like, fill your baggage with Indian spices, things that you know that you can't live without, and bring them here, that would really benefit you in the long run, and these spices won't expire, so you could just buy a lot of them and stock it up. That's what I did, and I would recommend you guys to do it. The number 3 in my list is utensils. I think you don't need to buy them from India because you could get them here in the most famous store called as IKEA. But if you want to buy any things like pressure cooker, I think it would be much cheaper in India than in Europe. So you could buy a pressure cooker maybe if you want. But everything is available here at a good price, so you don't need to carry them here. But still, if you want to get something, feel free. The number 4 in my list is basic necessities like bed sheet, pillowcase, pillow, duvet, blankets, things like that. Um, when my sister came here first, she bought all these, and I think you can also bring, because when I came I didn't bring them because I was sharing it with my sister for the first few days, and in the weekend we went and bought the things from IKEA. So things are available in IKEA, but if you're coming here and you don't have anyone over here, I think it's better you bring those things so that you don't need to have a freezing night. Number 5 in my list is medication. I would suggest you guys to bring your first aid kit with you, where you would have your basic medications like Panadols or paracetamols, um, emergency band-aid, anything that you think that you would require in emergency. But there are pharmacies over here, but I think most of the pharmacies, they only speak Polish, so in the initial days it would be really hard for you guys to convey what you really want. But there are also some pharmacies where they speak English, so yeah, things will work out. But make sure you guys bring your own first aid kit so that you can survive. Number 6 in my list is your documents. Bring all the original documents when you're coming here, especially if you're a student, because in the university they will ask for the originals to match your certificates. So you need to bring your original documents. And also, if you can, it would be nice if you could take a photostat of each documents, your passport, your IDs, anything. It is good if you have a photostat of them. There are a lot of Xerox shop in Poland which are really cheap. Like getting one copy, it's like really cheap, so you don't need to worry if you have forgotten to take your photostats of these original documents. You could just come here and get them copied. The 7th in my list is cash. So you can bring euros or dollars. Don't bring Indian rupees because I don't know, it's not a good idea to convert Indian rupees to zloty. I don't think so they will convert Indian rupees. I don't think so they will accept Indian currency. I haven't converted it yet, but when I researched, I have seen a lot of people telling they wouldn't accept Indian rupees. So if you are coming from India, you could either exchange your currencies to euros, dollars, or zloty. Polish currency is called zloty. Otherwise, you could use a credit card from your home country. That's how I survived the first few weeks in Poland before I got my debit card from a Polish bank. So that is also a good idea. The 8th in my list is about some apps that would really benefit you when you're coming to Poland. The first app is, of course, Google Translator. This is a lifesaver if you're coming to Poland or any European country. The next beautiful, amazing app is called as Yektoyade. This is a very beautiful transportation app in Poland. This would help you to trace your tram timing, bus timings. This would help you to buy tickets on the spot, and check the routes. A lot of beautiful benefits are there in this app. And the third app is Google Maps. You should have this. these are 3 important apps that you need to download before you come to Poland. Okay guys, so that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you guys found it informative and got an idea what to bring to Poland before you come here for your studies, work, or anything. So yeah, stay tuned to my channel. My next video will be about things to expect living in Poland. So yeah, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, bell icon, and do give this video a big thumbs up and share it to maximum number of people whom you think this would help. And yeah, until next time, God bless.